Hi Libra, it's CJ. Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. It is time for that May energy. May. We have May Day, we have Beltane, we have the Scorpio moon coming up, which is going to be extremely crazy. So let's see what you get as far as animal messages. Instead of angel messages this month, I'm using the animal messages to get a special message from universe, your guides. And then we're going to get into the tarot and money and career and love at the end. Okay, butterfly, delight in life and embrace change as the source of your creativity. Wow, pretty. So the butterfly is the transformation, right? Coming out of something. Maybe being in hermit mode in that chrysalis, right? And then starting to emerge. And now once you completely bloom and you're ready to go, boom, there you look at all that beautiful color, creativity, expanding your life. And this is with the change. You've blossomed, you've become, you are becoming, right? Things are changing. I love that. And the change is where your creativity lies, which is not what people always think, because most people don't want anything to change. But here we go. We're going to get a major arcana for the overall themes for May. Thank you. Oh, we have two. This is the White Witch Tarot, and you have the Hierophant, which is the Taurus time frame. We're in Taurus season. And your own card, you come out in your own reading, Justice. So really feeling, and this is a really good message with the butterfly and your own energy coming out here, that is coming to self, realizing who you are. It could also be with the overall theme with Hierophant and Justice, governmental agreements, deals, anything that was in the legal system that had to do with Hierophant, you know, the rulers, whether it be for churches or government or community or even in your own home. If it was the Hierophant by itself, it could have been faith, any number of things. But here with Justice in the Hierophant, it definitely feels like you may have had or may have some things coming to completion, because justice comes in anybody's reading. It's about fair, win, balanced decision, generally in their favor. It's your energy, right? So it's bringing things to balance, maybe with whatever was a ruling or decision-making, more than anything, decision-making entity. And with that, you're going to blossom. Blossom with that butterfly. I love this. All right, let's get into tarot. Love when you come in your own reading. It's good. It's good. It's very good. All right, let's get this. We're going to pull your energy, what might be resistant or challenging, advice from Spirit, and we're just going to keep going. Wow, 5. Yep, there you go. The 5 of Wands. There's been a battle, a drama, an issue. Now, this is a general reading for my Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the North nodes and South nodes. So it may not resonate with everyone, but this is certainly feeling like your energy around you or what you're going through right now may require justice and the ruling entities to make a decision about this, or perhaps you need to, because here is this 5 of Wands, which is about drama, a battle. I always say battle, but it can be an internal battle, it can be an external battle, it can be with another. But there's definitely a struggle or drama at the very least. Let's see what the challenge might be. I'm going to pull, if they come, I'm going to pull all the cards. Sometimes messages come through and I stop. Anyway, thank you for being here always, my lovely Librans. Please hit that notification bell and the subscribe and the like button. So, oh, wow. 8 of Wands. Okay. Not coming fast enough, right? That's the challenge. It doesn't seem like the conclusion is happening quickly enough. But thank you for supporting the channel with the likes and subscribes. And while the solstice is a wee bit away, if you haven't subscribed, do so if you're inclined, because we have the free read giveaways always on the solstice and equinox. And it's always one of my subscribers. So thank you. Wow. Wow. Okay, thank you. Ooh, 5 of Cups. A loss. Go and see what else we got. Outcome, please, Spirit. Was that the only one? I could have sworn something flipped. Did you see if something flipped? It looked like it did. Felt like it did, but maybe it was this card coming out. The Tower. Wow. Yes. Libra, you've got some things that are going to be changing. That's why the butterfly is here to remind you. Embrace change as the source of your creativity. Because when you can embrace change, Tower's coming, there's change. And you have 5 and 5 here with the numbers of change, and 5 with the Hierophant. There is no getting around it. So wherever this sits in your life, wherever this change occurs, the easier path, or the less resistance path, is to accept the change and move with the flow, and not to try and get everything back in line where it was before, because you're being shown 5, 5, 5, and a Tower. Yeah, there's something is seriously changing in your life. The Lovers. All right, Gemini, Major Arcana. It could be about a relationship. Drama in your relationship. If I were just to take these 2 cards, this would be about you and a partner. Could be, doesn't have to be your person, your significant partner, but it could be friends, family, work, someone that you're one-on-one with. And this alone is just something uneasy, some kind of argument, something happening here in the month of May for Libra. I knew there was a card. Yeah, look at this. Again with the 8s. Now, this may have been the card that I said I felt flipped over, but we didn't see it. And this 8, so I'm going to pull this out onto the side. This is the 8 of Swords, and this is that illusion of feeling trapped, right? It is that overwork in your mind, but is your mental gymnastics that are going on. And if you really just, I like that this person is blindfolded. It's like they can't see. They're too focused in their mind. So they can't see that all they have to do is break through those tiny little worn cloths and they're free. Right? They're not really as restricted as they think they are. Yes, no, no. What you got going on, Libra? You're in your fellow Taurus Venus ruled sign, and you may have some things come up on May 5th. That's 5-5, okay? So 5-5 could be a very activating day for you, especially if you're near the Scorpio cusp. It's change, and those could bring up some secrets. This is, you know, Scorpio energy in this lunar eclipse. Secrets, dealing with issues that you may not have dealt with, whether these are in this plane or in any other. You might have some past life energy come through. I know my daughter, who is a Scorpio, is already feeling it, and she's like, oh, it's a tough time for the fixed signs, particularly Scorpio. But I know that once this is revealed, it's going to make everything easier. Thank you, Spirit, Angels, and Guides. For those of you who are just new, I don't generally pick the cards. The cards flip like they just did. My guides will flip them. It's rare, but if it gets to be a point, I will. So look at this. Wow. Look at you. 10 of Swords. My gosh. What on earth is communication, this air, you know, the 8 of Swords with being trapped, the 5 of Wands with the drama, then the 8 of Wands in the restricted position, meaning that things aren't moving quick enough for you. You don't feel like it's happening fast enough. But look at this, 10 swords in the back. Ooh, that just... Good sign, though, is that it is over. Like the 10 becomes the 1. It's as if, when it's in the resistance position, it's as if it's in the reverse. And therefore... that's the ending of the cycle and working through it. Now, oh, this is wonderful. So you do have the Four of Pentacles here. And the Four of Pentacles is a foundational energy. Under this Five of Cups, you're looking at the three that have spilled, right? The three little drama items or issues that may be in your life, challenges. But there are two cups full of beautiful offerings from the universe. And sometimes we're just focused on these three and we forget. Remember, embrace the change, because the change is where the creativity lies. There's two things waiting for you right here. Two opportunities. That could be whatever it is. And then you have the Four here, building foundational energy. It's a prosperous card, but it can also be one of a little miserly. So while you may be focused on these three, the advice from Spirit is to rebuild this foundation here. Pay attention to the other things that are around you. So now with the Tower, you have Judgment. So decisions certainly being made. With the Tower and Judgment here, it's a universal decision, karmic decision. It is going to bring you into the light. It might not be comfortable. Wow, Libra, goodness me. Oof. This is definitely some dark night of the soul or shadow energy happening here. Major changes. Oh, but look at this. There's a victory. There's a wonderful victory here as this final card. And surprisingly enough, if this drama is around your relationship and you work through it and realize, or perhaps you're getting a divorce and all of this is clear, there's one, a celebration. Two, this is the marriage card. So there is this opportunity, if you're healing this, to connect in a way that maybe you were not expecting. There's also this contract or client win with this. Remember, you have the Four of Pentacles here and now the Four of Wands. So 4 and 4 and 5 and 5. So in this time, maybe it's because you received a new contract if it's for work and this has caused some drama. It's also a second message here is Spirit has said for some of you who are in this engagement phase or moving into it, that the drama is really around the families or others that you're kind of working through, because it certainly has to do with the Lovers or a person or a decision, right? Because this was the original choice card. But there's so much turmoil and decision making and feeling like you don't have what you need, but in reality you do. Spirit sends this Tower moment for everyone to just aha, shock. The shock and awe moment comes in. The decision is then made. And what a celebration afterwards. You know, it could be the justice coming through. The Tower happens with the legal system or whatever, and that decision comes through, and it is a celebration for you. Or it allows you to move on in some way. Let's get a clarifier from my Pathfinder Tarot here. But yes, goodness. Two of Pentacles. So this is showing two people, right? We have two, but it's also juggling. You may have been juggling quite a bit, overworked, handling too many things. Spirit brings that Tower in to help clear some stuff out so you can be you and transform with this butterfly. Any other messages, Spirit, Angels, Guides? May have two options, they're also saying. Yeah, the Hermit. Interesting. Virgo is a major arcana. So if you are Scorpio based or if you are on the Virgo side, this might have even more energy. And I say Scorpio not because cups come out in that regard, just because the 5-5 numerology is really playing heavy, and that's in the sign of Scorpio. This could be calling you to take a little retreat, a time out, take a rest. After all of this, because of this Two of Pentacles, then you have the Hermit following. It's like it's time to let it go. Just put it aside. Or if this shock comes through, this decision from the universe that happens, it may just Be okay to let everything be for a while. Sometimes the letting be allows the universe to correct the situations or put them on the path, because they're never wrong or right, but put it on the path that is best for you. Not doing anything is a decision, right? You choose to not do anything. In this case, sometimes that's not the best course of action. It's as if you're procrastinating or you don't want to deal with it. But in this case, with all that is happening, it almost feels like once this decision's made karmically or through 3D entities, there's a moment, a pause. Maybe you're celebrating and you need to take a little time out to just rest. That's what they're giving me. Just rest and reboot, and then decide how you're going to use this change to move forward. Okay. Let's get money and career. Thank you, Spirit. Libra, Sun, Moon. There we go. Unstable. There have been a lot of ups and downs with your finances. Yeah, this is what this whole thing is here. Money coming in is fast and going out as quickly. Fast changes regarding money or unexpected turn of finances. So if things have been unstable, and this is partially what this decision is about, there is the Four of Pentacles here, which is foundational money. Money in the bank can be miserly, holding on to it. It is, definitely a card of prosperity, of being prosperous, foundational building, as I keep saying. Where you may have felt you had a loss, right? Remember, the Five of Cups was with this card, and that could be this instability that you're feeling in this particular space in your life. But with the Tower, it could quickly change, like your fortunes could change very quickly. Talking. Interested. Conversing more. Awaited message arrives. Text, call, email, hovering, right? So there's someone you might have that you're wanting to talk to. You're waiting for this phone call. Followed by the love call, which is someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. So these are the love messages, love call. But the one underneath of it was what this energy feels like, which is the Axe. Breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. And this Axe, for those that this message was about, this relationship with the drama, the Ten of Swords being stabbed in the back, Eight of feeling trapped. The Tower could be you just decide, I'm done, in whatever area of your life it is. But with the love oracles, for some of you there is a breakup, and for others there is this new kind of conversation happening, and you're waiting for those messages to come in, because it's like that. They just said you got mail. You've got mail. What's that? That was a movie. Blonde-haired Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks, right? And so they were so excited waiting for their mail messages to come in, because they were anonymous and they were talking online. So it feels like that energy, that beginning stage of excitement with someone that you really are into. Okay. So, let me give you these again. We have 4 and 4, 5, 5, 5, 8, and 8. So you may want to go look up those numbers and see what those angel messages are, and that will give you a deeper understanding of what they're attempting to tell you right now. Just remember, at the very end of whatever you're going through, the Tower, sometimes it might not feel comfortable when it happens, but it is for your best good. And sometimes it can just be oh my gosh, I finally got the decision and everything's in my favor, and now we just have to get moving on, right? The Judgment. Why I like this is because with the Judgment in the Tower, you have a card of celebration and some rest. Yeah. Okay. Anything else? No. I think we're good here. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being with me. Stay strong. You have a short period of time to get through, but it's all looking really good towards that end of the month and going into June. Okay? All right. I send you love and blessings. Bye for now.